my background, real estate, insurance, financial planning, things of that nature for 20, this was about 23, 24 years ago. And so we've done well. You know, PB came from Vietnam, and when she came over here, she sponsored family. She ended up bringing her parents over here, bringing her sisters over here, and a brother-in-law, and then now we have a niece and nephew over there. We support a lot of the family.
Yeah.
Right. And at the same time, we send money home as much as we can to Vietnam to help family over there. So we've been blessed to do well in our careers, from nursing to real estate, insurance. But that's a lot, right? That's a lot. And so because of that, we found a lot of times where there just wasn't a lot left over to create, you know, our own life other than supporting people. And so we try to do more, try to figure more things out, try to create more. And in the process, yeah, there was a time we got scammed, a couple times actually. And you know, that when that happens, the last time it was 2019 or
18, 19.
19.
Yeah.
Actually, the one over here, that was like 21.
Yeah.
We lost a six-figure dollar amount that disappeared in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, because of what happened. And we still did everything that it took to support the family, because we've got a whole household out in California that need our help, and we weren't going to stop. So we're working the overtime. You know, we had a business over here in Florida. We had some Airbnbs. And in Florida, Airbnbs can do well in the winter and spring, but summertime comes, they're practically dead, because that's when hurricanes come through Florida. So that was seasonal. We couldn't afford to pay all of our staff that we had before. We ended up working around the clock, and PB was working at a hospital here in Florida 3 nights a week. Then she'll fly to California, or actually 6, right? Then she'll fly to California on Wednesday and work 6 days straight over there.
Yep.
And then the next Wednesday, she'll fly back here and work 6 nights over here. Wednesday, fly to California, work 6 days. And eventually, the flying back and forth, you can imagine how exhausting that is. She just stayed in California because that's the hospital that paid triple what she was getting paid here. Same exact position, same department or unit or whatever, but different pay. So now she's over there working the overtime and worked multiple hospitals over there as well. But that was the year 2023 when we never saw each other. I mean, 4 times for the whole year, 4 weeks. Because we were both just working. There were 2 different weeks that I went out to California. There were 2 different weeks that she came back out to Florida. That's the life we were living. And
no life.
There was no life. It was just work around the clock and no sleep and exhausting and stressful, and also no idea how we were ever gonna just make it end. Right? Because what can you do? It's just repeat day in and day out, repeating the same thing with no time to add anything else to our plate. And that's how life was.
Yeah. So work 2 jobs, day and night, across the country to make a living, and finally my body gave up. The only day I have off is the day that I have to fly 8-9 hours straight across the country to go to the other hospital to work. But we have no choice, right? We have negative bank balance. We max out on credit card debt. We owe taxes, and the government put tax lien on our home. So I have no choice but have to work so much to support multiple family household. And but the turnkey point for me is that when my own parents, they in the 70-year-old, they got sick from the 3 vaccine that they got. And I remember that night, Mom and Dad already sick for 3 days straight. And that night, I came to my mom and she was so sick. And I told my mom, I am going to go to work right now. And I can see like she tried to open her eye because she was so drowsy, so lethargic, so sick. And she opened her eyes slowly. And when she looked at me, I can see the worriness and some disappointment in her eye. Why? Because I am the only nurse in my family. And I am the oldest daughter. But when my parents need me the most, I could not be there for them. So I left my mom and dad sick at home. I went to the hospital. I gave my best care to a complete stranger. And last night I prayed to God, please help me.
because I have no life. But I feel so guilty. I feel so ashamed. I feel like I am a very bad daughter and I am not a good nurse. What kind of good nurse are you that you cannot even take care of your own parents, right? So God answered my prayer, right? I saw a post on Facebook about this online business. To be honest with you, from beginning, I am scared because I don't have online experience and I work 2 jobs already. I work 2 jobs already and nurses, we work like 12 hours, 16 hours shift. I don't even have enough time to sleep. I have no time for my family. How I can work a 3rd job or how I can do an online business, right? Especially no time, not enough sleep. I don't have money in the bank. I max out on my credit card. I am collection and I have no online experience. But God answered my prayer. God didn't send me a 3rd job. God sent me this online business with the proven system in play, with training in play, with the mentorship in play, and it's a business in the box. And I take the leap of faith because what other choice do I have? Try to looking for a 3rd job that I have no time, or continue stay stuck in the same place that we have been, right? And life was struggling. Life was truly struggling. So I take the leap of faith. I check it out. Just like you guys, I paid the $149. It's 30-day risk free. And when I go inside the community and I check it out, I say, wow, doctor even do this online business. Nurses also do this. Nurse practitioner, director of nursing, like dentists, like people from all walks of life do this business. Why? Because the proven system, right? I don't mind to work hard. I work 12 to 16 hours a day already. But all I want is more time with my family. Because every time I see my parents, they get older, they get sicker. And all I do was trading time for income and I have 0 time for my family. And that hurt. So we started business. And within 5 days, we have our business up and running. And the first 3 months, we earn over $3,000 per month at the side hustle. Why? Because the system in play, it runs 24 hours a day for us, right? And not one stream of income. We have up to 5 streams of income that we can earn. And by the 5th month in the business, we make $15,000 at the side hustle that I put in only 1 or 2 hours a day. I remember nurses, we have 2 lunch breaks, 30 minutes for lunch and 45 minutes later. And I just eat fast, I do my business. And after my 12-hour or 16-hour shift, I didn't go to sleep right away. I stay up, I learn the training, I run my business. And by the 5th month, that's in the month that we make $15,000. Only put in 1 or 2 hours a day. And that's it. Finally, I came home to see my husband for the first time. 5 months we started business. We're not even be together. We're on 2 separate streams. That's how busy we are. And when I came home and what you told me, love.
Yeah, that was our first time seeing each other since starting the business. Here we are running the same business, but from 2 different places, you know, and she was working night shift, by the way, out there from 7 at night till 7:30 in the morning. So just so we can have time to run business together, I'm staying up until, well, and we're on
1, 2 a.m.
2, 3 in the morning, whenever it was, just so we can have some time to you know, Zoom together, make a little bit of content together or something. But she came home 2 years ago on February 28th, 29th, whatever.
Yeah.
And she was flying home on March 12th. That was 12 days that we were going to be together. That's a long time for us. 12 days together.
It's nice.
No work. Yeah, it was nice, and we were working the business together. But you know what? When we were thinking about the income that we were making just as a spare time, working 20 minutes here and there, right? And it just worked. And that 5th month, we made about 15 grand. That 12 month, that 5th month. if we can accomplish that,
In a little
I mean,
time.
what, yeah, if we just walked away from the job and we just focus on this and being able to actually get some real sleep at night, right?
Yeah,
Being more productive.
yeah,
How much better can we do this? We made the decision at that point in time, even though at the time, the nursing income was still a little bit more, especially
Yeah.
with all the overtime.
yes,
But we still said, we can make this happen. We can do better than this. By the end of this year, we're going to be making more money
yeah.
than the nursing job, and that's
Yeah.
the decision we made.
Yeah, so 5 months in the business, we decided to quit my nursing job. So bought free at 8:45. And by the 10 month in the business, we achieved our 6th milestone. And last month, we make $55,000 in 1 month. And within 15 months starting the business, we achieved our 7th milestone. And since then, we have been making 5-figure income monthly. We traveled 12 countries for the past 2 years. We'll be able to sponsor my brother and bring him and his family of 4 people from Vietnam came United States. They stay with us here at our home. We support them financially. Bought my niece. She graduated from high school and we got her a car. We send money home to support family back home to Vietnam and send money also monthly to support my parents here. Now we live life on our own terms. Now finally we be together in the same household. And I just spent 3 months in California for Christmas, New Year, from December until March, 3 months. I spent with my parents and see my niece, my nephew, and we earning at the same time. Josh and I, we just came back from 1 week, right, Josh?
Yep.
1 week of Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and we just come home with how many here? 35 jacks.
Yeah.
So we come home with 35 jacks that we earning while we take 1 week vacation in Punta Cana. So and $9,907 we earn in 1 week while we're on vacation. Thanks to this online business, thanks to this proven system, and thanks to the 5 stream of income that we earn. So guys, you already in the business, you know that we have the gold mine, and so many people struggling out there. They always
Extra with me. Yeah. Can you please mute, guys?
Yeah, so we already found this gold mine. This is God's same blessing, and congratulations. 65 of you in the Zoom right now. Congratulations. If you found this amazing business. So we have a blessing. Why not sharing, right? And because looking around, your friend, your family, your co-worker, right? Your circle of friends, your Facebook friend, most people are struggling. So take action, right? Share the blessing and God will help you and bless you much more. Yeah, that's our story, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can you please, Daga, can you please?
I don't know how.